The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre. Also, George out there. Joel Embiid out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And here's George after Taurean Prince hitting the 3. George against Kuzma. And George kicks to Oubre. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. No good from outside. Here's the 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Puts up a deep 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Oubre outside. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Kuzma. Lillard from outside. Traps in the tray.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Launches it. Lillard misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Bucks trail. Prince looking around. Beyond the arc. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is George. He has 6. .137 left in the first. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. The tray. And the 3-ball is good. Lillard's got 6 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick-and-roll set.
Maxey finds Embiid. Outside, George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Giannis missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
In the corner, George with it. Embiid sets the pick for George. A 3-pointer, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. The 76ers lead. Oubre, right side. For the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For three, Portis. The rebound by Yabusele. Maxey passes to Oubre. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Substitution on the court. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Trent on the wing. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the three. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. That one's good from the corner. Trent's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now, here's Porter. Still yet to score. Bucks passing it around. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. And another basket for Milwaukee.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Embiid, no good. Bucks leading by 6. It's Trent on the wing. And another three for Milwaukee.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McCain, defended by Trent. Embiid is at the elbow. For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Trent. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-3 run. Outside, Green. Embiid against Portis. Pass to Trent. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Porter. And another three for Milwaukee. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
The 76ers trail by 12. Embiid from outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Butler. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 10. 1:11 left now here in the second. Yabusele kicks the bucket. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Paul George is checked in for Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for Yabusele. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Butler. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. A three from George. Hands it from downtown. George has got 12.
George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
That's a two from Lillard. That one's off, still out of sync. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Pass to McCain. A shot's good on the assist by George. McCain's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Lillard looking around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Outside, George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gary Trent Jr., he's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Milwaukee. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Left of the wing. Shot by Grimes, no good. There goes Giannis. Knocks it loose. Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Kuzma passes to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis a screen on George. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
The 76ers trail by 7. Maxey kicks to George. Oubre, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Maxey with the screen on Kuzma. No one covering. George has got 15 points.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lillard against Maxey. And there it is for him. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. Incredible offensive talent.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Oubre for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the middle. Lillard outside. Fires for three. Good on the triple. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That three off the mark. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. To the left side wing. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
It's Trent on the wing. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Shoots from the corner. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Yabusele passes to Oubre. A shot. Maxey with the screen on Lillard. Here's Grimes. On the three off target. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. And Lillard kicks to Trent. It's up a three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Grimes. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey against Lillard. The three ball. The rebound by Yabusele. For three, Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Trent outside. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the small forward. There's a screen to tie it up. Edwards, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Right side, Green. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Embiid the screen. Here's McCain. The 76ers with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Trent can't hit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edwards. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Butler. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Prince is checked in for Trent. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Nailed from three-point land.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bucks leading by 7. Porter passes to Portis. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The drive by Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Offline with his three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The 76ers trail by 4. Left side Lowry. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that is why they have Kyle Lowry on the team. These moments, and that is clutch.
It's Porter outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like you're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the basket by Lowry.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
And that one's good by Porter.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Over to the wing. Back to Lowry. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Maxey kicks to George. Maxey with the screen on Kuzma. Kicks it out to Maxey. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Lillard. Maxey, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Giannis outside. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. The time to go cold. Outside for George. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Lopez right side. Embiid with it. Lillard picks him up. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. From deep. And the Bucks miss again. George against Kuzma. George passes to Grimes. Oubre outside. Money!
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now here's Oubre. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And here's Turner from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Nice shot by George.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Embiid. Takes the three. They get it again. Maxey on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And it's Indiana's ball. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Screen by Embiid from behind the arc. And that's good. Maxey for three.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Pass to George. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Puts up a deep three. Knocks it loose. George has got one three-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Offline with a three.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Fires for three. Indiana with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's Nesmith with a three. Sinks it from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The 76ers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. To three, George gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Siakam, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 9. And Indiana misses again.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
The three, George. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got 11.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to George. He shoots. George with another miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
This one for three. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 8. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. For three, George. Kept alive. Fires the three. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Topping out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Here's Yabusele. Here's Edwards. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Here's Walker. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And here's Butler outside. That one doesn't drop. Pacers trail by 5. Streaking in. Here's Halliburton. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Walker for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From outside the arc. And it's Mathurin missing. The Sixers lead by 5. Edwards a screen on McConnell. And here's Butler outside. Philadelphia with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. For 3, Mathurin nails it from 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Toppin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. It's good. Embiid gives it to him.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Oubre can't hit. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Turner. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Oubre. From downtown. Offensive board. Here's Yabusele. A deep 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. Yabusele off the mark there with a 3. Pacers trail by 6. To the left wing. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And here's Turner. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's Grimes. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. There's Nesmith with the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. George, no good. Pacers trail by 9. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
Man, it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They get it back. Pass to Nesmith. Now here's Siakam. Counted from distance. Siakam's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
George with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Nesmith. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go either for George.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Embiid can't hit. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Grimes. Leaps for it. Philadelphia, the rebound. Fires from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Indiana misses again. The Sixers lead by 3. And George launches it from deep. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. George outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 6 points in the quarter. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, PA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
And it's Maxey missing. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton on the wing. Maxey covering. Siakam against Oubre. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Fires, top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Turner's got 5. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. For the lead. Sinks the tray. 12 points for him.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Siakam, left side. Over George. And Grimes pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Nesmith. Let's go with a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Indiana, T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Walker, then it's Toppin, and it's Matherin in at the 3, the small forward. Well, the 76ers shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. The 3 is up. Matherin with a rebound. The Pacers shooting just 38% for this game so far. McConnell passes to Matherin. Launches it. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
He drops it from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Elbow shot. And there's Toppin on the assist by Walker.
Well, Obi Toppin has a high release point because of the size, so the mid-range, yeah, that's good.
Embiid from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside Matherin. Walker for 3. Fires in the triple.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Pass to Embiid. Fades. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Fires it. Toppin's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Outside Butler. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Toppin's shot is off.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And here's Edwards outside. Over to the left wing. Here's McCain. And the 3 off target. For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Walker for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Edwards for 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Toppin. McCain. Off target with the 3. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton looking over the floor. From deep. The rebound by Yabusele.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Embiid finds Butler. The three ball. Pacers with a rebound. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. McConnell outside. No good on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 4. To the paint. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Matherin. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
This is what the team likes about Matherin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Embiid from outside. Walker pulls down the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
McConnell against Edwards. McConnell passes to Halliburton. From the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Here's Indiana. It's a 1-point game. Walker for 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Off target from the wing. No good there. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
Matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Lillard misses. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Halliburton missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game over Halliburton. Lillard misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. A 3-pointer off the mark. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
The 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And it's Turner off the drive over Lopez. The shot by Turner no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lillard from outside drills the 3-pointer.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
The shot by Turner no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard from outside. That one no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 6. Connects from 3-point range.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
From deep, Prince. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner for 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Prince.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Halliburton for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
There's Siakam following the score by Damian Lillard. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Prince wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Fires from deep. Halliburton, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Kick out to Giannis. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Lopez. Outside Turner. Siakam with it. From the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. On the wing, Mathurin. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Now, a young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
There's Porter with the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Pacers trail by 8. Launches a 3. Pass to McConnell. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Portis.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. The kick out to Porter. Stolen. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 8. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
The drive by Giannis. On deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's Nembhard on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Turner finds Toppin. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Trent. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal. Lobbed up there for Prince. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Giannis dishes to Porter. Trent outside, fires the three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Prince the screen. Trent kicks to Prince. Giannis outside. It's Trent on the wing. Three-pointer, down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Over in the corner, Turner. Three-pointer. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run. Trent with the wide open look. Kicks it out to Prince. It's good from long range. Prince has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Here's Toppin. Here's Nemo. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside, Porter. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Driving inside. Here's Nemar. Buries it from three-point range. Nemar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Jacks up a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Neesmith. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Prince kicks to Giannis. This one for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 16 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Lillard looking around for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Halliburton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Mathurin, good.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect this 3-ball.
And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And 11 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Lillard outside. The 3. Pacers with the rebound. Nemard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton with it. Lillard picks him up. Halliburton drives in. Mathurin against Prince. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Again, Indiana.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Prince in the corner. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Lillard up top. He's covered by McConnell. And here's Prince outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Now the Pacers with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's McConnell. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Toppin. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. 3 points. Now, here's Trent. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go with the 3. The shot missing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Toppin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Green with a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Portis, the pass to Porter. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 14. Outside Mathurin. Walker is screen on Green. Outside, Walker. Back to Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 14. Green passes to Portis. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the three. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Toppin. Off target from outside. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Mathurin for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Trent passes to Portis. There's Porter with the three. And another three from Milwaukee.
Porter Jr. is smoking hot. He's hard to stop. He's so relentless in how he attacks, keeps constant pressure on the defense.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
McConnell kicks to Walker. Shot to stop the run. In the corner, it's Toppin. Green against Halliburton. Back to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Giannis sets a screen for Portis. Left side, Porter. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to McConnell. Over Giannis. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
McConnell finds Halliburton. Takes the three. Some solid defense from Lillard. Bucks leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. Pacers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Pass to Portis from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Livingston's checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Jackson. Livingston, no luck. And so it's Indiana with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Rollins the pass to Livingston. Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
tonight. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Pass to Prince. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's George on the wing. Maxey with a screen on Kuzma. George for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They get it back.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
3-pointer. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Maxey. The shot by Lillard, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's George. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Lopez. Lillard against Maxey. The shot by Lillard, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Embiid passes to George. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Oubre. Beyond the arc. And George gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. George has got 9 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks trail by 3. The 3 from Prince gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey with it. Portis picks him up. George, a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lillard outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Yabusele. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. For 3, George knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Lillard against Maxey. There's the 3. It's Kuzma with the miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Maxey with a screen on Portis. For 3, George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
this has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. On target from range.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Pass to McCain. Embiid a screen on Trent. McCain shot is off. Now here's Porter. Trent for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Giannis plays the four with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the three spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's Trent. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Trent's got 5.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's McCain, still without a bucket. Outside Butler, 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Trent for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Butler outside. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Trent finds Green. Trent with room to shoot. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Butler outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Porter outside. The shot off that time. Oh, got a piece of it. The Sixers trailing. Here's McCain. That three's off the mark. Antetokounmpo outside. And now the Sixers on the break. Butler's shot is good.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Here's Trent. And it falls all over the rim and in. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Butler's got 8. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Out to Portis. Trent outside. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Back to Portis. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Outside for Porter. For 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's McCain, guarded by Trent. And it's all from three-point range. The Bucks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Yep, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. For 3, George. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for George. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Kuzma finds Lopez. There's the triple. And Grimes pulls it down. Well, the 76ers shooting a low 30% from the floor. And there's a pick. For 3, George drains the triple.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Prince. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Joel Embiid. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in a shooting guard.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Maxey against Lillard. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Embiid a screen on Lillard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Embiid a screen on Kuzma. George for 3, and the 76ers another 3.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
First team foul.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Embiid a screen on Kuzma. That doesn't go either for George. The Bucks trail. Kuzma down low. George defending. For 3, here's Lillard. Yes! sir. You can count on Dave from deep.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Embiid, a screen on Kuzma. George against Kuzma. George with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Launches it. Prince can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George with it. He's got 24. Takes a 3. Launches it from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Lopez. Maxey against Lillard. Prince, a screen on Maxey. Clock at 6. Prince finds Lillard, shoots over Maxey, and it's Lillard. That time on the assist from Prince. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead. George outside. Over Kuzma. Kicks it to George. From the arc. That doesn't go either for George.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. The kick out to Kuzma. Off target from outside. 76ers trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They set the pick. For 3, George drills it from deep. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Lillard's got 14 points for the game. Here's George. Pass to Grimes. From behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Bucks.
He's perfect from the line this time. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Not going to go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Butler against Porter. 3-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Trent.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Portis gets the bucket.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Gordon can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 8. Trent left side. The 3. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Portis against Gordon. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Porter's shot is off. 76ers trail by 8. Driving in. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Prince is checked in for Green. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Butler. Fires from deep. And Lowry's good for three. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Porter outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. Lowry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Lowry with a steal. Pass to McCain for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Prince. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
20 feet out. To the right side. Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Portis. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Back to Trent. There's the 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Lowry. From downtown. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. The kick out to Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Prince. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:04 left in the 4th. George outside. 4-3. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
George against Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bucks ball.
Antetokounmpo against Oubre. It's Prince on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's the 3. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Thanks, Alec. Great interview.
there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And for Indiana, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now Turner. Paul George missing from long range. Shots good by Turner.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Outside, George. Right side, Maxey. Here's Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it. Pass to Nesmith. And Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Nesmith with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. They set the pick. George, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Grimes. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's good. Paul George has got 5 points so far.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the triple. It's the 3-point bomb. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is George. He's got 8. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now the 76ers with it. They've picked up 11 straight. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here is George. 13 points in the game. That doesn't go either for George. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Back to Halliburton. Out to the wing. Here's Nesmith. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature
in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pacers trail by 9. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Neesmith has got 5 points so far. George looking around. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Back to Halliburton. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound. Toppin kicks to McConnell. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Toppin can't get it to go. Puts up a deep 3. The 76ers with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Embiid wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
For 3, Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside, Mathurin shoots the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Mathurin. What a shot from distance.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Embiid with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pacers trail by 9. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The rebound by Yabusele. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Embiid, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Throws it up high. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Indiana shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Butler. Embiid's got the lead back up to 9 now for Philadelphia. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Halliburton with the steal. Launches the three. McConnell against Embiid. Here's Mathurin. The kick out to Walker. 4 on the clock. Off target with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
McCain's shot is off. Pacers trail by 9. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Halliburton is double. Here's Nesmith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. That's 7 points for Aaron Nesmith. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Yeah, can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Halliburton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep, George. George missing again. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Connects from three-point range.
And that was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Tipped away. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for George. Pacers trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Here's Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Good on the triple.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Nesmith has got 9.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From deep three-point land, Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there. The 76ers leading by 8. The deep 3 from George. They get it back. Lets it go with a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fires away from way outside. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. George from deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Neesmith can't get it to go. Philadelphia's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. But deep 3 from George. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Turner with a screen on George. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Obi Toppin. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the Pacers' 5.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the 3-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Mathurin for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Butler. Philadelphia leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Buries it from 3-point range. McCain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mathurin for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Pacers trail by 5. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Another miss by Philadelphia. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-6 run. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rebound by the 76ers. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Embiid knocks it home from distance.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Lowry for 3. Walker with the rebound. Indiana's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. They get it back. Outside Mathurin. Lowry for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Toppin. Nailed from 3-point land. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the 76ers lead by 6. There's the 3. And it's Mathurin missing. Philadelphia shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Halliburton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Unloads. Abusele can't hit. The Pacers shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And it's off from 3-point range. Lowry inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Outside Lowry. Puts up a deep 3. Toppin pulls it in.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. And Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game.
The end of the game.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, B.A., that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton looking over the floor. With the drive, kicks it out to Siakam. Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Takes the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
And Lillard wasting no time getting three back.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Neesmith's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's Kuzma with the miss. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Neesmith. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Lopez. Now Lillard. Halliburton with the steal. And they're on the run. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Prince with the three. And that ties it up.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
With the step back. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Halliburton against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Siakam the screen. There's Neesmith with the three. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Porter on the wing. Kuzma. Lopez, the screen. Outside Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
There's Neesmith with the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 3. Fires from the corner, and it's Porter. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Turner passes to Neesmith. It's stolen by Kuzma, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special, and when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
McConnell with it. Now Porter defending. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Siakam, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Nice shot by Walker.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Porter. Drops in the three. Porter's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside for McConnell. Outside Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Porter. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now here's Mathurin. He's scoreless. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
On the wing, Porter lets the 3 fly. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton outside. Pass to McConnell. He takes it in. The kick out to Walker. Out left to the wing. There's a screen by Toppin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell from outside. And he buries his first look.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mathurin. And it's Green missing.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Mathurin finds McConnell. Outside Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Trent. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Walker. Outside for McConnell. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. They grab their own miss. Trent against Halliburton. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. There's a screen. Back to Halliburton.
Milwaukee foul.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Substitution on the court.
1:50 left in the second. Outside Matherin. 6 to shoot. From deep. And Neesmith, good for 3. Neesmith's got 12.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Lillard finds Portis. Back to Lillard. Nice move. And another miss by Milwaukee. Indiana leading. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Nembhard with it. And Lopez picks him up. The 3, Matherin. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Matherin's got his second bucket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Portis for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Outside Neesmith. This one for 3. No good that time.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Lopez on the double team. Turner for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard against Siakam. Offensive rebound. Bucks. The kick out to Kuzma. The 3 from Prince. Indiana with a rebound. On the wing, Matherin from outside the arc. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Aaron Neesmith. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Lillard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Neesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Neesmith's got 14 points for the game.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
And that one's good. Lillard.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the wing on the left. Here's Turner from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Turner's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Nembhard. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Jacks up a 3.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
It was stolen by Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard right side. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
Porter Jr.
Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton left side. He got it. Halliburton nails the three.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Prince down low. He's guarded by Nembhard. The three is up. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. The three from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Turner for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Porter. The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Porter pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The 3 from Prince. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. 3-pointer off the mark. Porter finds Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, right side. What a make! Giannis for 3!
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Can they get it? Halliburton outside. From deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Porter looks it over. Here's Prince. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's Nesmith with the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Trent. Launches a 3. That one no good. Now count. The shot misses. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Gary Trent. Then it's Green. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Here's Toppin driving inside. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Matherin. Halliburton with the ball. Green picks him up. Walker sets a screen. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And stolen by McConnell. 3-pointer, Halliburton sends it home from 3-point land. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Rollins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They set the screen. Pass to Toppin. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Rollins passes to Trent. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Clock is at 3. The three from Prince. Drills it from deep. It's all knotted up.
Well, you got to keep feeding him. Tonight could be all about royalty with Taurean Prince.
That's tipped. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Mathurin. Antetokounmpo for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Prince, the pass to Trent. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Prince. And here's Trent. Back to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Halliburton, pass to Mathurin. Fires the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Trent, the pass to Prince. Back to Trent. Shot is up. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Mathurin. Nimhart left side. Up top, Walker. Outside Mathurin. 1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trent, the pass to Prince. Shoots over Mathurin. Prince can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. Now here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Pass to Lopez. To the left side wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Siakam. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Milwaukee. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. So that'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game. Kuzma. That's good. Oh, there's the alley.
Just flawless timing right right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was. All right, Allie, thank you.